welcome to Guffanti Brunettes.
Welcome.
My name is Emily Wilson. I'm your host, and right here I have
Sophia.
She doesn't have a last name. She doesn't need one.
No, I'm just Sophia.
She doesn't need...
I'm just Sophia. I'm the brunette of Guffanti.
Guffanti Brunettes. Make of it what you want. It's not... Guess what? I don't talk like this.
It's just going to happen when you say Guffanti. That's what happens.
It's very hard for me to say Guffanti Brunettes.
If you're listening to this podcast, you're probably going to start talking like this throughout your day, and it's going to be because of the brunettes.
You know what, Vee?
Yeah.
I've genuinely, every time I get like excited about anything or feel silly, I take on this like Southern accent.
Oh, no, I do it too.
And I know, but I put it on my story yesterday. I was like, I started doing it because I got excited about my piano lesson I took yesterday. And I was like, I just had the best piano lesson. And I started like going off in this Texan accent.
Why am I doing this?
I know. But then I said in my story, I said, folks, you got to tell me if this is offensive. Because if it's offensive, I got to stop doing it.
No, it's not offensive. It's just something that you have fun doing.
No,
it's a voice.
I agree, but it's like, why is it that every time I feel stupid or fun, I do the voice?
Yeah, that does put a negative connotation on it for sure.
Right.
Do we think Southerners are stupid?
No. Well. No, we don't.
No, let's not go there. Let's
Pete's
not
giving
bring
us
you
a look.
Fonty. That's negativity.
No, but listen to me. I put it on my story.
Yeah.
I said, listen, if y'all think this is inappropriate, you tell me right now. And every single Texan that follows me answered back and said, we love it.
Oh my God.
They
all the
said, "We
Texans
love
love
it."
it. They don't even you know why though, Em?
Why?
It's because they're stupid.
No!
I'm kidding.
No, you know what? I'm glad you said that because we're setting the tone here.
Yeah, no.
We're not going to be careful about what we say.
No, we're not. We're going to say whatever comes to mind, and we're not going to hold back at all. This is going to be a real podcast. We're going to tell you how we feel. We're going to tell you about things we believe in.
But at some point, we should drop the voice.
Okay.
See how easy it is to get into
So
it?
I'm going to drop the voice. And let's not talk about Southerners like this. We love all people.
I have a friend who's Southern.
You do?
It sounds like I'm like, I have a friend who's autistic. I do, though. I have a Southern friend.
Yeah.
And he's genuinely, I think, one of the most funny people I've ever met in my life. And he's like super intelligent, and I love him. Shout out,
you know
Hess.
what?
Sorry if I shouldn't say your name, but I'm saying
The voice
it.
with some intelligence is pretty rad.
I mean, I listen to Southerners talk, especially like comedians I know who are from the
A
South.
Southern New Yorker is probably awesome.
You mean someone from the South who moved to New York?
Yeah,
and I see them. I hear that like these comedians I see who are from the South talking. I'm like, I'm jealous.
Oh my God,
Here I go, back
wait.
into
I'm
it.
like changing the subject a little bit.
It's okay, go for
I
it.
totally forgot while I was on the way here. I was actually like I was texting my client and I was texting you and I was so excited about the podcast.
Yeah.
And so I sent her a video that I meant to send to you. I literally sent her a video and I'm just gonna tell you. It was, I wake up in the morning, I see cheese. I get out of bed, I see cheese. My parents actually made a cheese.
And that's...
I wake up in the morning, I see cheese. And she received that like a normal, like everyday person.
Right.
Received this video of me. And all she wanted was a Brazilian wax. Like, that's all she wanted.
I mean, we should give some context. We wrote this song about our friend Brooke a couple months ago. Brooke has, by the way, everybody, Pete is here on sound. You can't see him.
He's the goat.
Oh my God, I didn't ask. Is it okay if we use your name? Yeah?
You
Okay,
don't
cool.
mind?
I just realized. Or we can refer to you as the GOAT. That's rude. Pete.
No. Goat is greatest of all time.
Greatest of all time. So
Greatest
the
of
GOAT.
all time, and also you are producing, like you're producing this cheese.
Yeah.
Like,
the podcast is the cheese.
no, the podcast is the cheese, and you're the goat. So we
Yeah.
couldn't do without the goat. Okay,
By the way,
let's turn it off.
Guffanti-
Turn off the voice.
Turn off the voice. Guffanti Brunette is a real cheese that tastes a little bit like goat and brie if they had sex and made a cheese baby.
It's the best cheese that you've ever had. It's like brie, but so much softer.
Yeah.
and it's just so much.
Bring that mic
tastier.
up to your mouth.
Sorry, guys.
It's
Sorry,
like,
guys.
don't
I want
apologize
you
for
guys
anything.
To hear me.
This is a no apology podcast.
Yeah, sorry. Fuck apologies.
This cheese song. Wake up in the morning, Guffanti.
I get out of bed, I see cheese.
And you sent it to your client.
Yeah, I did. And you know what she said to it?
What?
Ha ha. She said ha ha.
That's like, there's no way to bounce back from sending someone a selfie of you driving in the car.
No.
Wake up in the morning, Guffanti.
And if you don't know someone, I mean, honestly, you could choose to be like, whoa, that bitch is awesome. Like, she's awesome.
If she saw, I would have been scared. I'm not going to lie to you. If I
Yeah.
would have received that video and you were about to like come to my house and like mangle my vagina with hot wax.
Yeah, you're right.
I'd be like,
you're
I don't
right.
know if I want this girl
when
touching
the vagina
me.
comes to play, like when it comes into play, like then you can't just be sending things about like Guffanti cheese.
Yeah, wake up in the morning, I see cheese.
Oh my god, she probably thought I was gonna spread like cheese wax on her. Cheese fucking wax. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna wax your vagina with Swiss today.
With Swiss.
How would you feel if you went to the European Wax Center and you just got waxed with fucking
Swiss cheese. Do you think that would work?
If they put
melted
honey in
fondue?
It, yeah. Actually, maybe I'll come up with that. Maybe that's how I'm gonna get big and famous.
No, but but hot cheese sounds like it would just be the smelliest wax.
You know what I would get though? I would get a fucking cheese wax.
Why? What are the health benefits? What do you think they would be?
Well, okay, if you want to go into it.
I
And I'm
do.
gonna
What
put
about
this
people
voice
who are
on.
lactose?
So people who are lactose, it probably won't soak into your skin like that, so it won't make a difference. And the point of the wax is that you spread it, you rip it. It's not going to soak into your skin. And also the lactose, it exfoliates on a molecular level. No, it's true.
I think
Lactate acid or something. No,
lactic acid.
Lactic acid.
That's when you work out and then your muscles get sore.
But if you take buttermilk, spoiled buttermilk, that's lactic acid.
Where is this all coming from? I don't know what you're talking
aesthetic
about.
school,
Wow.
Yeah, I actually have some knowledge about some cheese.
I
and
never
stuff.
thought Guffanti would move into this cheese wax lactose combo. Buttermilk.
Yeah, no, it's crazy.
Buttermilk.
It's really crazy. Cheese is really special.
I agree, and that's why we named our podcast after a cheese.
Okay, so I'm feeling really empowered right now
By this cheese.
by this cheese. Take a
Yeah.
sip.
Taking a sip of.
Take a
We have
fucking
Moscow
sip.
mules. We're sitting in my apartment, and I made us some Moscow mules so we could feel a bit more relaxed.
So big things happened this year, You moved into a
haunted house.
haunted house. It's actually haunted.
I
and
did.
We have to cleanse it.
I already did that.
Do you talk to the spirits?
I do.
Yeah?
I do talk to the spirits. Actually, if I'm being honest, and now I'm going to be haunted in my sleep tonight because I'm saying this.
No,
but,
you're not. I'm gonna be here.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
The only time I've really experienced the haunt of what is this mansion was when I came here for the first time by myself. I moved into this apartment a month ago. I came here for the first time by myself. Every other time I had been here, like my parents were here. Everyone, I was like, look at my new apartment. Empty, fun. And it was the first time I was coming here alone. And as I was walking here, because there's no cell service in my apartment. And so as I was walking here, I was like, kind
That's a
of
sign.
weird. I know. But obviously I'm signing the lease and I'm not thinking about the fact there's no cell service.
Yeah.
So I'm coming here and I'm like, why is there no cell service? That's kind of weird. It's almost like it's haunted.
Well, it is.
And then I walk into the door. I open the door.
Sorry.
And it's okay. No apologies.
Yeah. Okay. You're right.
I open the door. No apologies. Open the door. I flick on the light. The light blows out.
Oh.
And I stopped in my tracks and I said, hi, I'm Emily.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you. I'm going to be living here now. We're going to have to live together.
Yeah, no, you have to talk to the spirits. You have to stand your ground for sure. And we're gonna have to clean this bitch with some sage.
What happened there in your throat?
I was a bubble.
It was a bubble.
It was a bubble. I just burped and then a bubble formed.
Yeah, it's okay.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
I do know. My dad always has bubbles in his throat, and never.
You've always been the one to notice when I have a bubble in my throat.
And you know what? This is one of those things about me that I don't like. When somebody has a bubble in their throat and they don't clear it, I get my blood boils.
But there's really no way to clear it.
Yeah, you clear your throat when there's a bubble. You know, get that Moscow Mule, Pete.
Yeah, Pete, enjoy yourself. Are you enjoying yourself, Pete?
Yeah,
he is enjoying himself.
I made Pete a Moscow Mule, but I ran out of ice because I have DIY ice trays.
Pete
and
did get the shit under the stick, and he's so important.
But
here.
I
He should've
promised
got all the
him.
ice.
I promised him as soon as the new ice is ready, I'm going to make him a fresh Moscow. But you like the Moscow Mule now? Okay, that's good. That makes me feel good.
I'm really pissed that I didn't get to meditate today.
I meditated today, but only for 10 minutes.
Well, that's really good. I was doing every day for 30 minutes, and then I just life gets busy and it's really hard to do it.
Yeah, I don't know how you squeeze that. I've been
I usually wake up super early. like I just wake up and I'm ready for the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, like 6 a.m. I'm ready for the day. I'm ready to get going.
I've never understood that because...
But I wasn't always that way.
I know you weren't. You would sleep through first three periods of high school every day.
That's because I didn't want to go. I'm excited about life now. When I was in high school, I was like, I don't want to get there. Who wants to get to high school?
You know, I did.
You did?
Yeah.
But you were like, what? Were you valedictorian?
In a way. In my parents' eyes.
You were.
In my parents' eyes,
you were my valedictorian, that's for sure.
Thank you.
You taught me chemistry.
Did I?
Yeah, you taught me like in 8th grade. I think we were in the same because we would have never been in the same class in high school. No way. No, we were.
Was it No, it was just 8th grade science.
8th grade science. That was like the most chemistry I've ever gotten.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was the most chemistry I've ever gotten, and I'll never forget the periodic table because of you.
I taught you the periodic table?
You taught me the periodic table, and your mom was also...
My mom was great.
Yeah, she was a sub.
Were you going to say, can I say?
Yeah, I was going to say, can I say? Your mom was a sub, and she used to give me the answers. I was like, can I say it? Will Ellie get fired?
My mom keeps texting me.
Middle?
She's like, I can't. No, she's already retired.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, Ellie used to give us all the answers.
Right. So
she'd be like, I think it's A, B, A, D.
My mom's from Texas.
Yeah, everyone is. Everyone is.
She's not from Texas. She's from Union, New Jersey.
They
My
had to
mom
know.
was a substitute teacher, and she would walk around during a test when we had science class and just slide us the answers, and it was sick.
But you didn't need him. I did.
I didn't need him.
And then we got separated,
for talking too much.
We got separated for talking way too much.
But you know what? They couldn't hate me.
No, they couldn't.
Me and Brian Gerber, sorry, I'm outing you, Brian Gerber. We were the only ones who got a 100 in that class.
Whoa.
For the year.
Brian
I finished
Gerber
the year.
was in that class?
Yeah. And so was Max
I just
Mueller.
remember Wyatt.
I
remember Wyatt. What a star.
Yeah.
What a star he was. He would always laugh at all our jokes.
Yeah.
That's it.
He wouldn't laugh at mine. He was not amused by me. A lot of boys were not amused by me, and that made me very insecure.
Well, you know what? I have just recently started posting a lot of Instagram stories, kind of like what Emily does. Anyone who's watching is probably like familiar with Emily's stories. So I've been like kind of posting my day to day. I downloaded that app where it tells you who's unfollowed you, who's blocked you. Dangerous. Don't ever do it.
Sophia, I'm not kidding you. You can't use that. It's so poisonous. You can't use it. I'm literally watching you go through the bad habits that I went through, and that spun me into a mental breakdown.
I know, and you see how serious she gets about this?
Because I'm serious. I had to quit.
No. I know how dangerous it is because I look at it. I'm like, people I know, good old people, good friends, people I've dated.
Let them unfollow you,
and they're unfollowing me. Why? Because I show them the rash on my leg.
Anybody who's listening to this and who has the unfollow app and who checks the unfollow app,
it's dangerous.
It's like, why? Like but I used to do it too, and I used to get a thrill out of like finding out who unfollowed me, because like there's something like masochistic about it where you like just want to know who hates you. But it's like, and I was telling you this before, like, so what? Like, I probably would have unfollowed them.
And then you know what?
If they started posting a million stories too.
And then my stories started turning into fuck you.
And then that reads as like, oh, this person's insecure.
Oh.
Do you know what I mean?
Oh.
I'm not trying to shit on you. I'm trying to put you on a pedestal and be like, you are above that.
I don't feel like you're shitting on me at all, but I do feel like those people can go fuck themselves.
Speaking of shitting, I pooped at work today. Sorry, Pete.
No, I definitely have been shitting a lot more lately. I've been shitting like 4 or 5 times a day, and I don't know. I think it's because...
See, that's absurd. I'm lucky if it's 3 times a week.
Really?
Yeah, and today it happened to be at work, and I was very upset about it. I have one rule.
Carry makeup wipes in your bag and use them as
No, Fee, because here's the problem. First of all, I have another problem.
Okay, well, tell me this problem first.
The first thing is I have one rule, and it's that it's okay, Pete. Don't worry, Pete. Well, he knocked into the chair and it made a noise, I'm saying it's
Pete,
okay.
it's okay.
He didn't even say anything, and that is rude of me to bring
Honestly,
it up.
there was not like Pete. We didn't have to like call out Pete.
That
like
was
that.
my fault.
Yeah, stop.
Listen to this. I have one rule. My one rule. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Is that I only poop in my toilet.
Really?
I don't poop.
So you just let it ferment inside you like that?
No, actually, my
body.
body.
You have kombucha in your body. It's like just fermented, like
probiotic.
Well, that would be cool, but it's probably fermented shit, so it's not the same.
Well, here, I think from years and years of having this fear of pooping in public, I've actually trained
Changed.
I have trained my body
Yeah.
to know, like, I will be out and about all day. I don't have to poop. I will walk in that apartment door and all of a sudden it's an emergency and I have to run to the toilet.
Well, mine are like that too.
No, but it's like my body knows when I'm home and it's safe.
Do you know what mine is? I think like I have like, because I used to feel my anxiety like in my chest, or I would feel it in my head. Now I just like poop out.
Move that mic to your mouth.
I poop out my anxiety. Like I actually think that like I feel anxiety in my stomach and I just shit it out. And I don't think.
Yeah, 5 times a day is.
It's
are
a
you seeing a
lot.
doctor? Or?
No, I don't.
Are you worried?
You think no? Well, today my shit was. I was really worried right before this podcast. I was so excited. Obviously, excited could be nervous, but like. I just shat like in your bathroom and it was all pink, like deep pink. And I was like, oh, great. So I'm like just bleeding out my ass right before the podcast. I was like, and I wasn't going to talk about this. I honestly wasn't, but let's do it. I thought I was bleeding out my ass, but I remembered this morning I had a Pitaya bowl. So I think that I was.
Yeah, what's this new Pitaya thing?
It's a new thing. It's not acai anymore. It's Pitaya. It's passion fruit, and it's great. It's phenomenal, and you shit it out, and your shit.
Your poop is pink.
Your shit turns pink. You get like a Nicki Minaj pink print shit.
Yeah. If I have too much matcha, my poop is green.
So don't whatever you do.
Don't have Pitaya.
Don't drink matcha because everyone wants
Why?
a pink shit. Nobody wants a green shit.
I used to go to TCBY and get frozen yogurt.
Oh my god, TCBY.
And I would poop out green.
Holy shit, TCBY. What a throwback.
Big throwback. Frozen yogurt trend.
A&P's a throwback.
I know, now it's Acme.
I saw an A&P the other day though, and I was like, I thought all those closed down. I thought all those closed down for sure.
Oh, there's an existing A&P?
There was an existing A&P. Maybe it was just the sign, but I did see an A&P.
Okay. Where
Yeah.
was it? In New Jersey?
It was in Pennsylvania.
That's why Pennsylvania's way behind on the
Yeah,
times.
I was just there the other day. The radio stations are shit there.
Yeah.
They're so bad. Like all they play is just like old music. They have A&Ps there.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's Pennsylvania. That's about it. Old radio stations and A&P.
Old radio stations, people with mullets. Oh no, we're talking about
Billy Ray.
Southerners. Like Pennsylvania is south.
Pennsylvania is more of a southern place than the South is.
Oh,
That's an ignorant statement right there.
yeah.
'Cause it's not.
Are we ignorant?
Sometimes I feel like I am, especially when I like go on Instagram and look at friends of mine who live in Brooklyn and I see how like I hear about these news stories that I had no idea was happening. I like 2 days ago, yeah, you see everybody has these like blue icons
Yeah.
on Instagram. Have you noticed that?
Well, wait. No. Blue
Okay, a lot of
icons.
people are changing their profile picture on Instagram for just the color blue.
Interesting.
And the other day I was like, why are they changing it blue? And then I Googled it and I was like, why does everybody have blue Instagram pictures? And it's for what's happening in Sudan.
I didn't even know what was happening in Sudan.
And guess what? I don't even have the full. Bless you.
So sorry, guys.
Bless you. Don't apologize. How many times?
Oh my god.
How many times?
Am I going to apologize anymore?
Don't. I'm a little embarrassed that I brought up Sudan and that I don't actually know what's happening there. I just know it's bad.
That's how I am with politics, and that's why I just don't even go there.
I know, but it's like, I care because I know I should.
Yeah.
Pete, did you know what was going on in Sudan? After people posted about it. But you knew there's like a crisis.
The last political thing I cared about was like the Twin Towers.
A military something? Yeah? Now the military's in charge. There's a coup.
Well,
They
thank
shut down the
fucking God
internet.
Pete knew, and someone in here
See,
knew.
like I looked it up enough to know that something was happening, but like I don't know. I always just get like when it's such an internet
You
thing.
know what it
I'm
is?
like,
I think that I just don't pay attention because I don't want to take on that negativity. Because I think that
I don't think that's a smart way to look at it.
no.
Because it's like
Was that a Southern way to look at it?
no, and we can't keep talking. There's gonna be people listening to this who are from the South.
Oh my God, really? It's gonna be that big?
This podcast is stretching all the way down to Texas.
This is going to be huge, but you know what, Em?
What?
We're not going to hold back, all right? We're just not going to hold back.
I don't think we should hold
You
back.
shouldn't ever hold back.
See, but I'm already feeling guilty about even bringing up Sudan because I'm like, people are going to listen to this and be like, Emily doesn't know.
But they need to know about what good people are. Okay, you know what? Let's go into something different.
Okay,
let's
take
go
me
in.
there.
I'm gonna
Take me
change-
for the ride. I'm your passenger.
I'm gonna take the lead, and I'm gonna change the
Go ahead.
subject. Sudan,
Please.
God bless, but let's change the subject.
I know someone named
For
Sudan.
crying out loud. So one thing that we do is affirmations.
Yeah, I haven't been really good at them lately.
No. So I say a few every single day. I say,
Tell the mic.
I deeply love and appreciate myself. I say it about 10 times. I take a few deep breaths. I say, I am a repellent for negativity. Mm-hmm. I surrender to the universe.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, no, I say some deep shit. And then I also say one, and you got to do this if you're a woman, I am a human condom.
What?
Yeah, I'm a human
I
condom.
was just starting to not listen.
I know, because it gets boring, right?
Yeah.
But I'm a human condom's a good one,
What the
especially
hell
if
does
you're
that
a
mean?
sexually active woman who's 23.
I'm a human
You
condom.
don't want to use protection, okay, ladies? We all know nobody wants to use protection. We all want to get...
no.
We're going to go there.
No.
Come
I'm here. I just shout on Sudan. I'm here.
Yeah, and we just talked about shit.
And we just talked about how we're not
gonna be able to
apologizing.
talk about sex?
No, we're going to talk about sex.
This is important.
Look, you're just saying don't use protection.
No. Listen.
What?
Listen.
I'm
though.
listening.
Mind
I'm
over
right here.
matter.
Headphones on.
Mind over matter, right?
Yes.
Maybe you don't need protection if you say while you're having sex with someone and you visualize it and you say, I am a human condom. You visualize yourself as a human condom. You're having sex, right? You're doing the deed. And you
For
just
those of you
can't get
listening-
impregnated. You can't get impregnated. You can't contract anything. And it's worked for me so far.
Because you are the condom?
Because I am the condom. That's all there ever needed to be.
So you're telling us that you've had loads of unprotected sex and nothing bad has come from it?
Not yet. And I don't think it will.
Oh my God. Pete,
What do you think about that?
we got to get Pete a mic.
Pete, yeah, you need a fucking mic. We want you
God
to be part
mic.
of this. We need a voice
I think he's
of...
laughing because it's so silly to tell people that they're going to be as lucky as you.
No, they will if they start meditating and yeah. Well, no, this is the truth.
If you meditate, that is actually 99% effective against STDs.
You know what? All right, I'm gonna tell a story. All right.
I can't believe they. No,
do you want me to go there?
All along, I could have just been meditating.
Can I tell you a story?
Go talk to someone who has herpes and be like, you know what you should have done?
Oh no, I've had sex with herpes. I've had sex with herpes,
And you didn't contract it.
I'm gonna look in the camera for this.
Oh
I didn't contract it. Want to know why?
Because
I am a human condom.
Sophia. Oh my God.
Honestly, try
Listen,
it. You
as
don't believe-
someone
heal from the inside out. Did you see that documentary?
no,
Heal?
no, I didn't.
So it's literally about curing cancer with your mind, and you can do it.
Oh my God.
So you're not. She's
I
not
think
spiritual
I'm
like
being,
I am.
No, you know
guys.
what, Fee? I gotta be honest with you.
She wears a necklace that says narcissist.
No, I
wear a
don't. It
necklace that
broke.
says. Thank God.
I took it off. John said that too. John was like, I can't believe you wore a necklace that says narcissist.
because it's a powerful word.
It's a powerful word, and nothing about it is funny.
It was.
Now I'm
funny
actually making fun of
No,
all these
it was
people.
actually funny for a while.
But was it?
Yeah.
No real narcissist would wear a necklace.
Didn't they write an article about you that said she wears a necklace that
Yeah,
says narcissist?
they did, and now
It's
that's,
funny
on my
depending who
record.
sees it. Yeah, it's on your record. But you were what, 22? Now you're 23.
You know what, Fee? I have to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I feel like lately I've just been in kind of a negative headspace.
Oh my God.
And that's why I'm shitting on your human condom thing. I'm shitting on this. I'm telling you, I haven't been meditating.
Do you see how I'm manipulating her?
You're not manipulating me. I just really
She's like,
think
oh, I am a human condom.
I'm not a human condom. I'm on birth
you are.
control.
No, it's true. I really do honestly believe that. I do. I do honestly believe that you can heal yourself from the inside out. Do I visualize a human condom?
When you have sex?
No.
Yes.
Yeah, I do. Of course I do.
Yeah.
I am the condom.
I mean,
right?
listen.
If you want to double up, that's on you, okay? You can still visualize yourself as a condom and wear protection. I'm not saying don't.
Oh my God. You and protection counts as doubling up.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah,
That's
you could do that, but I am a human condom and I'm a repellent for negative energy, so I can't actually contract anything. Sorry if you did. Sorry if you did. I'll still have sex with you.
Oh my God.
Mr. Herpes.
Sophia.
Mr. Chlamydia.
Can I tell you something?
Won't contract it.
Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've actually never gotten an STD test.
You haven't?
No.
An
in my
STD
life.
test? You probably have everything.
I know, but wouldn't it have come out now?
Honestly, don't ever get one.
The only person that I boink without a condom is my boyfriend.
And that's all you need. So
I use a condom with everybody else.
Has John ever gotten one?
No.
So yeah.
And I don't think he's like ever used a condom in his life.
Well, that's
so I definitely
cool.
have something.
Honestly, so cool. You know what? John's a Scorpio like I am, and I think it's so cool that he wouldn't use a condom ever.
The first
he is
time I
a
asked
human
him,
condom also. Bet he says it.
No, John is like
I'm
the
gonna tell him
last
about
person
it.
to believe in that. Do you know what I mean?
He's not into spiritual beliefs, meditation and stuff.
He's into meditation. He does transcendental meditation.
I gotta pee like
I
a
can't believe I
racehorse.
said that. Go pee. It's okay. I can sit here.
Okay, I gotta pee like a racehorse.
Okay, I'll just sit and talk. I can share a story. I'll talk about. Yeah, you can leave the door open while you pee. Pete, you don't mind, do you? Oh, her jeans. Take it a little farther. The mic was too close. Okay, is this good? Okay, cool. It's good now? I love it up to my mouth. I think it's because I only have one ear on, so I move it closer to be louder, but that's good to know. I'll share a little story. Today at work, I had to poop. I'm now suddenly more uncomfortable talking about this now that Sophia's out of the room, but here we go. I had to poop today at work, and it was very uncomfortable for me because, as I said, I have one rule. I poop at home and that's it. I poop at home. I can't even poop when John's here. Like, I can only poop when I'm the only one in my house and it's just me. And today, I've been eating like shit the past few days. And so normally I like poop in the morning or like, I get it out of the way. But like my schedule's been off because I've been eating poorly. And today at work, I had like a really bad urge to go. And I was like, I really believed I could hold it in. And then I started sweating and I was like, I'm not going to make it. Like, I'm not going to get, it was 1 p.m. I was like, I'm not going to get through the day. So I had to go. And I went and I went there and I sat, there's like in the bathrooms at where I work, there's like 4 stalls of regular stalls. And then if you go around the corner, there's one big handicap stall and everyone knows it's the pooping stall. So I went to this pooping stall and I sat down and I pooped. And I was just eternally holding down the flush so that it would just like not stop flushing the whole time so no one could hear me. And then some woman, like while I'm sitting there, like comes up to the door and tries to open it. I am clearly pooping. And she comes and tries to open it. And I look at the shoes and it's someone that I actually work with and that I'm friends with. And I don't know. I still don't know if she saw my shoes, but it was clear that I was
What kind of shit
pooping.
was it, though? Can we talk about it?
It was, I had burrata last night.
Oh, enough said. Yeah. Enough said. So the whole podcast is going to be like this now.
Oh, Sophia was wearing a leotard.
This is annoying, okay? Like, every time you wear a leotard, you have to snap it back on your vagina.
Yeah, that's why I don't buy one suits, like onesies.
Okay, so this is really gross.
What?
This is clearly a podcast for women, right? Because
men
and men too, if they want to watch,
and
like,
non-binary.
So, like, have you ever snapped it and it gets like attached to a pube?
Yes.
Ugh.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
But I only have one that snaps, and I stopped wearing it because it's so uncomfortable.
Yeah, this actually isn't even mine. I got it from someone left it at my house.
And now it's that actually might be mine.
I think it's yours.
Because the one snap that I had was black. Is that my leotard?
You left it at my house on your birthday.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's mine.
That's mine.
No, it's mine.
No, it's yours. I don't want it back.
It's funny that I wore it to Guffanti Brunettes
That
for the
is
first
really
show.
funny that you wore it to
the pilot
the first
episode.
show.
For the pilot episode.
You did.
Guffanti.
That's
Guffanti.
Guffanti Brunettes.
Yeah.
How are you liking your Moscow
It's pretty
Mule?
crazy that like Why is this just going to be a shit show? Like
Yeah.
a legit show about shit?
Yeah, I think
because I'm going to go into it again. I just
By all
peed, and
means.
after you pee, you know how you wipe your butt always?
Oh no, how graphic are we gonna get here?
It was just Pitaya pink again.
Oh, when you wiped your pee, it was.
Yeah. Well, no, you wipe your butt after your pee.
So
Pitaya pink. Just don't have Pitaya.
So you
guys.
peed and then you wiped from behind, and there was pink. Pink skid. Pink
Long-
little skid.
It's like a pink.
Little skid
Hey,
mark.
I'm still here.
Little tiger
You had
scratch.
Pitaya for breakfast, but we're not going to leave you alone till tomorrow.
I'm actually really interested in the psychology behind why your poop is so, first of all, frequent, and
Yeah.
second of all,
Mine?
I feel so sorry for Pete that we're just talking about our.
Pete's going to be
anuses.
here every episode too.
Pete doesn't care. He's nodding that he doesn't care. I have to tell you. Remember, I said I had two problems. The one was that I have to poop at home, and I pooped at work today.
Yeah.
And remember, I was like, "Well, I have two problems."
What's your?
John's been telling me lately, and this is like literally my biggest fear since like
no.
ever. And it's like why I have OCD about things. He's been telling me that I smell,
Oh no.
but like not that
And
I have.
say I say it like that because I'm like, oh god,
What?
there's
No.
nothing you can do about a smell.
No.
actually
I
have the
don't
gene.
smell.
I-
You have the gene where you don't get BO. I know. We
I have
get
the
it.
gene.
Congratulations. You don't need deodorant.
okay, she's gonna be mean about it, but she's jealous.
I am jealous, Fee, because
Oh.
my biggest thing is I spray like a ton of perfume
I
on me in the
never
morning.
smell you.
No, but let me clarify. I don't smell. I'm not a smelly girl by
No,
any means.
definitely not a smelly girl.
Not a smelly girl.
No way.
But it's summertime.
Yeah.
And I bike to work every day.
Mm-hmm.
And it turns out that one application of deodorant in the morning is not enough for the whole day. So I'll get home and he'll hug me. Hi, baby. Oh.
You know, I've never worn deodorant a day in my life. But I have a lot of other things. I got a lot of other things. You want me to go into my things? I got a beard, I had to shave my beard for the show. And if you look at the picture for this podcast, I have a sideburn in it.
No, it's not a sideburn.
It's not
your
a sideburn.
contour.
It's my
your
contour. It's my contour.
It's your contour.
It's my contour, but you can call it a sideburn because it might as well be because I am so hairy. That's why I got into waxing because I had to get rid of the hair
I thought
all
you
over my
stopped
body.
waxing.
I'd rather be sweaty and stinky than hairy as fuck.
I completely disagree.
I got
You can get
laser-
rid of hair.
I got laser hair removal and I literally had coral reefs on my legs, and I rather have coral reefs and like skin dysfunctions than
smell.
than smell. Yeah, than
I
smell.
know, I'm agreeing.
Yeah.
Like,
Let's get real. Should I sniff you really
Smell
quick?
my armpit.
It smells gorgeous.
Oh, you're lying to my face.
You know what, John sees.
No,
all
smell
of
this
you.
one. Smell
John
my right
sees
one.
you after a bike ride through the cobblestones. There's this twang. There's definitely a twang, but I'm not mad at it.
I'm not mad at it, but I'm realizing like if I was dating, and maybe this is my backward gender ideas in my head, but if I was dating a girl, if I was a guy dating a girl, and she came home and was like, "Hi, baby," and I went and hugged her, and I smelled onion, I would not want to eat her pussy.
Oh,
Period.
well, yeah, because
Period.
if an armpit stinks, can
Then
you
what
imagine
is
what
the-
the puss stinks like?
Well, I will say every time I'm like when I know we're like getting into bed,
I
I shower
firsthand know
first.
what all puss smells like. I mean, can we be honest about that?
I do too. You from waxing, me from eating.
Yeah. Oh, you literally ate a
I've
puss.
eaten puss.
I think after waxing so many, I probably never eat one.
yeah.
I would never.
You've seen every type of vagina out there.
You name it, I've seen it.
Yeah.
It's literally like, and I like do the finger spread on the clit, so I could really. I mean, if you ever need a wax, I'm your girl. You could come to
Sophia
me.
waxes me.
Yeah, no, I'm a really good waxer, but like, I mean, I've seen them all. And if an armpit stinks, your pussy probably does too.
But here's the thing: it's like penises smell too.
Oh, balls. Should we talk about balls really quick?
Balls smell, and it's
Ever
like
heard?
I wonder.
Okay, ball
Wait,
cheese,
no.
and it's not Guffanti, all right?
Well, but dick cheese is from sex. It's like from being in a vagina.
I've never honestly seen dick cheese.
I have. It's like,
You.
well, then their penis just smells like vagina. Oh, I got a text. Hit me with a text. It's Jamie. She's dropping off my TV remote. Can we seriously address? Wait, let me answer her. Amazing.
Hey, Jamie.
Oh, I shouldn't put my address on here.
We'll just have to edit that out.
Can we seriously, or just keep it? Come over
we'll
anytime.
accept fan mail.
Why is it such a thing
Do you see
that
the microphone is literally pink now?
from your lipstick?
Yeah.
That's okay. I know Pete was telling me to hold the microphone further from my mouth. I don't care anymore. I actually don't care what I was going to say. You want to know what I was going to say?
I want to know.
I was going to be like, why is it a thing that like girls are worried about their vagina smelling? But it's like,
well,
I don't
of course
care enough.
it is.
Yeah, like,
Well, of course it is.
I know. I used to be like, it's
Well,
so
because-
unfair that women worry about it and guys don't. And it's like, no, well, pussies like smell worse than vagina than
Yeah, we all
penises.
believe women should have rights for sure, but we don't want our pussies to stink no matter what.
Listen, can I tell you one thing? Can I tell you one
yeah,
thing?
tell me.
I think if your vagina smells, you should not vote.
You should probably get out.
You should
probably get
not
out of the
have
country.
right to vote.
Get out of the USA if your vagina smells, because mine doesn't. Unless you have an STD,
There go all the
then
women
you
in the
can
USA.
use my affirmation about
A human
being a
condom?
human condom, because God knows you need it. You
Well,
really need it.
if you really do have an odor in your vagina, you probably have something.
you probably
because
have
if you have an odor,
vaginosis, and you're going to need an antibiotic for that, perhaps a Z-Pack.
Z-Packs don't do anything anymore.
They never do anything because we took so many of them. We all have MRSA. We all have it.
Sophia, MRSA? I don't think MRSA is like
No,
a...
MRSA is an antibiotic-resistant infection. You always think I don't know
But
what
my
I'm
dad
talking
has
about.
MRSA, and he got it because he cut his finger and then it like got into his blood.
No. It's from taking too many antibiotics.
Okay.
And you get
Maybe we're thinking of different-
methicillin-resistant Staphylococcus aureus.
You would know.
I know shit.
You whip out that name, and I believe you over me any day.
Honestly, cosmetology school's no joke.
I believe it now.
It's no joke.
More than ever.
You take it seriously, you'll learn some shit.
I bet you will.
You fucking will.
I bet you will. I bet you will. Yeah.
So I decided not to get a boob job.
Oh my God.
I was really gung-ho about it too.
And I'm actually really happy for you about this because obviously you're my best friend. I support you in anything and everything that you do.
Yeah, thank you.
And if you said to me, which you did, Emily, I want to get a boob job. I don't like my boobs. I want better boobs.
yeah.
I said to you, I was like, good, do it. I personally don't think you need to.
Yeah.
But if that's what's going to make you feel better, do it. But then when you told me you're not going to do it anymore, I was like,
Your reaction was so gorgeous.
because I was like, look, obviously,
every doctor I went to told me I had mature tits for my age. And
you,
that's what
honestly, you do. You had like breasts at an early age.
you always see, when I heard mature, I heard sag.
No.
But Emily thinks breasts. And then I'm like, oh, well, maybe I should embrace my breasts.
Well, what's really nice
my
about your
chicken breasts.
your chicken breasts, what's really nice about them is they kind of like are a J shape.
They're like ski slopes.
Ski slopes.
They're ski slopes.
Mine are
with
more like
pepperonis on
traffic
top.
cones. Traffic cones.
I love your traffic cones. I would take your traffic cones any
Wide
day.
traffic cones.
Literally cut yours off, put them on me.
See, I would trade.
See, I think it's just because I'm in such like that industry where it's just all about looks and
Looks.
everything.
Yeah.
And so I just was like, you know what?
I'm in the
think-
industry where it's nothing.
But I
is
also think if I
looks.
were to get like boobs, I'd probably be like I'd get way
Yeah,
too.
but how much money was it fee?
It was $17,000.
Yeah. See, like, you know what money, you know what you could spend that
I
on?
could just move here instead. I could move into the chateau.
You can
Emily's
move into my
apartment
house.
is the chateau.
It's the
That's
haunted
what we.
mansion.
Well, it's the haunted mansion. It was the chateau, and now I've seen it, and it's haunted. It's the haunted.
It's definitely
mansion.
haunted. There are people with us on this podcast.
For sure.
For sure.
I wish they would come in and talk.
You're spirits. You're welcome
Thanks for having us.
Thank you for
honestly.
having
Thank
us.
you for having us.
in this house. I live here. Well, you know what? I think they're comfortable now because I live here. I've been living here for like a
and
month.
we don't bother them.
No, we don't. My stance on plastic surgery in general
Yeah.
is, and this could be a very Jewish thing, but I believe you are, well, that sounds contradictory. All Jews get nose jobs. I believe that
That's so true.
you are born the way you are, and your body is going to age. And if you qualify your life based on how you look,
No, yeah, you're right. And I think
But again, nothing against people who do, because if like, look, I'm not going to say who, because they'd be mad at me for saying this, but someone very close to me got 2 nose jobs and they are so much happier with how they look because of it. And if that is what you need to do to make you feel more confident on a day-to-day basis, by all fucking means, do it. But I just believe, like, I don't know. I have imperfections about me, but like that's why I look human. And
but like your body is also like I always say this. And I want this as a tattoo, but everyone's like, it sounds like you're gonna get
this
like,
too shall pass.
No.
Thank God. Sorry if you have
My
it.
body
but
is a vehicle, but everyone said it sounds like I'm gonna get like gang fucked.
Oh my God.
But think about how
my
beautiful
body
the
is a vehicle
my body
for your
dick.
For your dick. That's what that sounds like.
But no, my body's a vehicle just to guide me through life, and then I'll just like move on, and my spirit will, you know.
Oh, like your sister's wetsuit post? I really liked that.
I didn't even see that.
Your sister, really?
No.
Your sister made this beautiful post where she was like, you ever know what it's like to go surfing in a wetsuit and you get out of the ocean?
I did read that.
And the wetsuit is just stuck to your body.
She's amazing.
And, yeah. And it's like, and she's like, that's what it feels like to be inside skin every day.
Shout out to Self Care Suite.
It's not recording?
I knew it.
Okay, that's okay.
That's okay.
Okay,
Shout out to
That's
Self Care
fine.
Suite.
Shout out to Self Care Suite.
Yeah.
And she said that wetsuit post, and I was like, and look, I just started meditating 2 days ago, so I don't know what I'm talking about.
No, but you're gonna get it
But-
quick. You pick up languages and you'll pick up
Thank
meditation.
you. I
know.
took Chinese in high school for 4 years.
I
and
know,
lived
and
in
you were
Italy
like
and
in
picked up
honor
Italian.
society.
Thank you.
I was in honor society while being homeschooled.
You were?
Yeah, I came to the honor society.
You did.
I did.
I saw you there.
You want to know something hilarious?
Tell me.
I literally did none of the work to get there.
I know you didn't. I know you didn't. I was friends with you the whole time.
I just always had a psychologist on deck, just to be like,
Sophia's
actually not going to be in school till further notice, and you're all going to pay for it. So you can just send all
our
the
tax dollars went to your degree
you
to
could just
stay home.
Yeah, you guys can, and then I'll get a scholarship to Monmouth University, and I'll fucking quit because all my grades, my grades were fake. By the way,
from high school,
I did nothing.
So you were homeschooled for 4 years.
The only thing I did was write a paper on meerkats. That was I remember a 10-page paper on meerkats because I cared about it.
Yeah.
And then I had to write a 5-page paper on a composer because I was bad in chorus. I was bad when I was in school. I was in chorus.
Was that the chorus class?
You were in it too.
When my phone got taken away,
so I had to write a 5-page paper.
Do you remember Neil's phone got taken away and he had his parents sue the school because his phone got taken away?
Yeah,
or
well,
something
they should
like that.
honestly be sued. That's disgusting.
I can't believe you didn't go to school for that long.
I know.
And you got away with it.
Most of school. And I remember having to go and take IEP tests and failing them on purpose.
And then how many days were you in college for?
4.
4 days.
Made so many good friends.
You know what's amazing?
I made lifelong friends. It was amazing.
4 days.
And I quit because I was like, wait, there's no makeup here?
I'm leaving.
I'm out of here.
You know what, Sophia?
Yeah.
You may have been homeschooled. You may have gone to college for 4 days.
Oh my gosh, she's going to kill me right now.
Here I come. I think you are actually one of the smartest people I know.
Holy shit.
There are so many people who went to Watchung Hills Regional High School with us. And dumber than a brick. Truly don't know how they got into college.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And
maybe homeschooling was the best thing.
Yeah.
Maybe I didn't
forget that
maybe
you were
I didn't
homeschooled.
need to do the work. Maybe I just needed to be showed. You could just show me. Show and tell. Just show me what I need to do. Just show me what I need to do and I'll do it. All right?
Show me what I need to do and then I've already done it.
School's a load of shit if you're me.
Yeah.
I mean,
See, you're talking to the opposite. School was everything to me.
You didn't have to try too hard though, huh?
No, I didn't.
No.
And that was why a lot of people didn't like me. I remember Jackie Montelliano. Hi, Jackie, if you're listening. Jackie, I once heard through Brianna Wu, she was like, you know what Jackie said about you? And I was like, what? And she was like, I can't stand Emily Wilson because it's so annoying that she goes out and parties all the time and still gets straight A's. And I flipped my hair.
You
and
better
I was like,
flip
thank
it.
you.
Flip it real good because that's actually the nicest compliment.
Huge compliment.
Jackie.
I'm glad that's the shit that was
Jackie,
talked about me. I'm sure there was way worse, but also,
Oh, I bullied you.
You bullied me. You sat me down
I
in
fucking
7th
sat you
grade and
down.
you said, Emily.
This wasn't my finest moment, okay? I was
No, let me
clearly
tell the story.
insecure.
Don't
Okay.
interrupt.
All right.
Here we go. Here comes the
Okay.
story.
Bullying again.
During lunchtime, a group of girls brought me into a classroom. And what had happened was last week we agreed that we wouldn't like this one person. And being the Taurus that I am, being loyal, committed, I said, okay, we don't like her anymore. And that weekend, she came to your house, and I ignored her. I did everything in my power to not speak to this
Oh
girl.
my God,
I said,
I know exactly who it was.
I am sticking to the rules
Stick
of the
to your
group.
guns.
And I ignored her. I ignored her. So much so that you even were like, come on, you can't ignore her. And I was like, no, we agreed we don't like her anymore.
And you were just sticking to your guns.
I was sticking to my guns. Next day at school,
Oh, fuck.
you told me you were on my team, but then at lunchtime, I got pulled into
I was a
room.
Gemini in that moment.
Yeah, I got pulled into a room, and you and 8 other girls and you looked me in the eyes and go, Emily, we don't like you anymore.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, it stings to say.
Can you believe
it stings
that?
to say.
Can you believe I would
Pete,
do something? Honestly,
I mean,
honestly, where I'm at right now, I would never do that to someone. And the fact that I did it to you just shows how cool I really am. Honestly, yeah. Nobody wants to be
like me. I was a shitty shit. I was a social climber. All I wanted was to be popular, but I dressed in tie-dye
stop
and
changing your friends around.
Osiris sneakers.
We needed to tell you, okay? You were wearing tie-dye and a bun.
No, but actually, I think my...
No, that was fucked up of me,
It was, but here we are.
Okay. And
And
there
that's all
they
that
are.
matters. And
Aren't they?
The thing I think that is the most unacknowledged but staple point in my academic career was senior year of high school.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember this, but you probably don't because you weren't there.
I wasn't there. I went to prom weekend, though. You bet your bottom dollar.
You bet your bottom dollar.
We had to get the
And you got
psychiatrist to
flipped.
fight for me to be able to
You got
go to
flipped.
prom, but I did.
Oh my God. I didn't know
They were
that.
like, Sophia wants a social life. That's not fair.
Oh my God.
That's
you were
not
literally
fair.
in Shutter Island.
I was.
They were like, let her go to the prom.
And I was like,
so she doesn't go to class. Does that mean she's not a member of this school?
and
here
world
comes the
cultures is like, we're
accent.
still waiting on that essay.
Yeah, from 9th grade.
Yeah.
My darkest moment. Do you remember this? You don't remember this.
I
Senior
will.
year, the senior awards in like June.
No, I don't remember that.
So I got a letter in the mail, or my Chinese teacher told me I took Chinese for 4 years in high school. Did you know that about me, Pete? Now you do.
She could speak
Pretty
Chinese
cool, right?
fluent.
No, I can't. All I can say is "wo shuo zhengwen, ke shuo zhengwen shuo de bu hao," which
I know.
means
Ni hao.
okay. That means hello.
That's it.
What I said means I speak Chinese, but I speak it very poorly. And I say that to cab drivers and like, oh, han hao, which means, oh, very good. And then I go, stop. So I got, my Chinese teacher told me that I was getting the senior award, the senior Chinese award. Why was I getting it? Because I was the only white kid in the class, and they obviously wanted to be like, more people take Chinese than just Chinese kids. Because all the Chinese kids took Chinese to get an A. So I was the only white kid, so I got the Chinese award.
Oh,
Done.
that's pretty annoying.
It is annoying. It's like, you already know this.
Take Italian or something,
Yeah.
Chinese kids.
Expand your mind.
Yeah, and
Look
that
at
makes
me.
it, the stereotype of Chinese isn't that like smart then, because they're taking one subject that's actually like something they know fluently.
Well, but it's probably because their parents are on them to get A's, and they're like, well, I know how I can definitely get an A.
don't get so
Take
caught up in the
Chinese.
A. It's not about that.
Unless it's an asshole. And then
Well, then
take your time.
That's a different story, Em. But
So
let's
I-
hear it.
So I get my Chinese teacher tells me I'm getting the Chinese award, and I was like, great, amazing, another thing to put on my resume, right?
Yeah, that's amazing.
And then I get a letter in the mail saying that I'm getting an award, and I was like, I thought she already told me, but whatever. Didn't think anything of it. We're at the awards, right? I get called up for the Chinese award. I make my little Chinese speech of like, "Hi, and I can do that because I know how to speak it. No, I was like, "What's your way I may?" Made my little speech, cute, amazing, clap, 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 so good. And on my way back down, I'm walking back to my seat, and they go, "And now the Warren Township Republican Award." And I'm not even back to my seat, and they go, "The award goes to Emily Wilson."
Because Emily was on Debate Club. Nobody knows this.
Well,
she was a fucking hardcore Republican.
I was a hardcore conservative Republican, and
So was your dad.
Pete didn't know this, did he? Did you know this?
Emily was conservative as fuck. And guess who else was?
But
this
you?
girl.
Yeah. Well, the reason why so I get this Republican award, and most humiliating moment of my, because this is when I was starting to lean towards like, oh wait, I actually care about other people, and realizing
Of course,
I wasn't.
you just start
that
to
was
be a
me
little bit
thinking
more
that was a
empathetic.
joke. I took a breath for laughter. I was like, because I realized I like other people. But so I got this reward. But yeah, I mean, the only reason I was a Republican was because my dad is such a Republican, and my mom doesn't care. She just does what he does.
Yeah, my last
So,
relationship.
Yeah, your ex-boyfriend is a staunch Republican.
Oh my God,
which is
he's
like
another. Him and Emily did not get along.
No.
Do you know what he did? Like as a surprise for me, like for a
What?
date. He took me to the
no.
Planned Parenthood abortion movie. I told him we should probably start.
The what?
Yeah, so it was like we had to drive maybe like an hour away, and I actually thought I was pregnant at the time because like
Because you're on birth control and she's a human condom.
Because I'm a human condom, but of course I still get scared, guys. Of
Yeah.
course. So like I told him, I was like, oh no, like like I'm scared, like maybe I'm like gonna get pregnant, and then he was like, okay. So I was like, you know what? And we at the same time we were having conversations about how we should do more things in our relationship, like we should go out, we should do more. And so he was like, I'm going to take you out today. So my surprise, we went to the abortion movie, which was maybe 45 minutes to an hour away.
Wait.
And it's the anti-abortion movie. You literally see an abortion movie. It's the Planned
What is
Parenthood
this?
movie.
Do you know what this is, Pete?
I don't even remember what it was called. It just came out like maybe like 5 months ago. And like you see, and the woman, and the woman was like this.
The abortion
She was like
movie.
really high up in Planned Parenthood. She had 2 abortions. Her parents were really against it. Her family was super against. Her husband was really against it. And then once she finally saw an abortion and how it happened and all the things that happened within Planned Parenthood, she just couldn't do it anymore. And
Oh
so,
my God. What?
Yes, Unplanned. That was the name of the movie.
What
So-
she saw changed everything.
Exactly what I'm.
GodTube. That's the website that it's on.
GodTube. So I literally went to GodTube theaters and I saw the Planned Parenthood movie as a fun date with me.
Oh
and
my God, he took you
ex-boyfriend.
on a date to go see that?
Yeah, it was crazy, and I remember. Like, I mean, I don't want to talk shit about him. I think he was.
No, you don't have to. But
He was like he was a good guy. Maybe. Who
No,
knows?
he hates women.
He does, but like
As soon as I
yeah.
found out he wanted to move to Texas to like
gun laws,
become a gun,
to stick to his guns and become one.
I was like, oh my God, I know everything you are, and you are not meant to be with my Sophia.
No.
Get off of her.
And I could feel it. I was so like.
I mean, you are this free-spirited,
I'm a free bird, for sure.
natural. You have the brightest, most exuberant personality.
Oh my
and
God.
here was this man.
Such
yes,
nice words.
Here was this man coming in and telling you that he believes the biology of men and women are weaker than men in all aspects.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Yeah, it was crazy.
He
like
believes
It
that.
was really crazy like that.
And then we got the reason why we got into a big fight was because there was this. We were at a July 4th party where, first of all, he
Yeah.
told me to stop making Sophia drink. I wasn't making her drink, and when he said that to me, I poured 2 shots and I drank them in front of his face.
And I literally got so trashed. It was the funnest night.
It was
I got
so fun.
so trashed. I fell on my terrarium.
and he was mad at me because it was my fault that Sophia was
No.
having fun.
Yeah.
Anyway,
And
the
he
fight
didn't
we
like
got
to-
into.
You know what he would do? He would drink his alcohol and spit it out because he got drunk once and like lost control and he couldn't bear
and like
the
found
thought
out
of
he was
losing
gay or
control.
something, and then could
This
never
man
touch
was
alcohol
the
again.
hottest man I've ever met. Like, let's be honest.
right.
He was the hottest man I've ever met.
Let's
but
not
the
give him-
scariest man. The scariest, huh?
Yeah, I don't like.
I gave him a purple dick.
We
So
w-
at the end of the day, though, I win.
you give him a purple dick,
I gave him a purple dick. I gave him a yeast infection.
and then he had to put purple medicine on it. and it
I
turned
can't
purple.
contract anything from anyone, but I could eat too much bread and I could definitely get a yeast infection.
yeast infections left and right.
Yeah, I could get yeast.
Your ex-boyfriend, when I came over because Sophia lives in New Jersey, and sometimes I
Yeah.
go home to visit my parents and go home to New Jersey, and I always go to your house like day one when I'm home. And I was over your house and we were making brownies, and you were like, "Oh, I guess I'll have them," because he got you into keto.
Oh, yeah.
And so he would always like food shame her of like,
He
is
would
that what
food
you're going to
shame me.
eat? And so we were making brownies and he was in the kitchen, and as we're cooking the brownies, he whips out a can of sardines.
he ate sardines like popcorn.
you think it's a joke, like sardine, like he got a can of like fish, like sardines.
The most healthy food in the world for you.
Well, I looked at him and I was like, what are you eating? And he was like, sardines. And I was like, why are you eating sardines? And he was like, well, it's good for males. It's good for male strength and clarity and male growth hormones. And I was like,
melatonin, not for sleep, for male growth hormones.
but that's what he said to me, Pete, when we were eating brownies. He was like, because men need sardines and it's good for men. He was like, yep, well, they're a necessary evil. And I was like, get out of my house. It's not even my house. Get out of my house. It's okay. You should never blame yourself for the decisions you make.
That was a Tinder relationship.
Well, it did start on Tinder. But I was all for it in the beginning until he turned into Mike Pence.
Yeah, he loved Mike Pence.
Oh, I bet he did.
He loved Trump. He loved Mike Pence.
You know, when I really lost complete and total respect for him was when on that July 4th night, we got into a debate because he was trying to convince me that if you are gay or trans, you have a mental, not illness. There was a word he said, like you're mentally handicapped. You're disabled.
Oh, you know what I
you're
think
partially
about-
disabled. Wait, I looked him in the eyes and I was like, I actually have to end the conversation here because I don't want to ruin Sophia's party and I don't want to cry.
Yeah.
So I'm going to stop the conversation here because I can't talk to you anymore if that's what you're going to say.
The fact that I like,
And he was so smug when I said that of like, I beat the liberal.
and he was like,
and I was like,
he was so like, he laughed about it.
yeah, disgusting.
Oh my god.
I'm so glad you decided for yourself to break. Because again, with the
Yeah.
boob job, I could never tell you like, if anyone ever,
He
if
also
I,
said though, how mean is this? He was like, if you get a boob job, I don't know if I could be with you.
yeah,
Like
I mean, we
dude,
clearly don't have to prove
yeah,
that this
I'm
guy
the
was a
same person.
jerk.
I just have some fucking silicone in my chest. You're gonna dump me for that? No, I'm gonna dump you because you're awful.
I told John that I'm getting a boob job after
You're not getting a boob job.
after kids. I am because I'm nervous I'm gonna get breast cancer. 'cause
No,
my mom
after
had
kids
it.
you can because I mean the kids like suck the life out
I
of
need
your
them
tits.
to get their milk.
Yeah.
I'll nourish my children, and
There's
then
like
I'm.
they're like if you look up mother after breastfeeding, her tits look like empty
Huge.
socks,
Oh,
like little sockies hanging.
My mom went up 2 cup sizes after four kids of breastfeeding.
Oh, my mom the opposite. Wet socks.
Went down. Wet socks.
She had wet socks.
Saga socks.
Yeah, wet socks. Wet socks, but
Damn.
now they're fucking plump.
Plump as hell.
Wonderful.
That's
Wish
good.
I had mom's tits. Shout out to you, Liz.
I'm pretty. Shout out, Liza. I'm nervous that from how much I run, my boobs are gonna start sagging very soon.
That's not real.
I googled it, and there's actually some validity to
I'm
it.
nervous that from running for 2 days that my feet are gonna fall off.
Oh yeah, plantar fasciitis.
Yeah, I mean my feet are actually like I ran for 2 days. I
But
just
Sophia,
moved.
you can't go from not running at
No,
all to
I didn't know
sprinting.
I had to condition myself, so I sprinted for 3 miles straight, and I didn't stop. And I was like, "Ooh, my
Don't
hip
do
hurts."
that.
Yeah, I know, Pete.
And she got she got bunions and plantar fasciitis.
So I
from
woke
doing
up
that.
the
Do you know what
night-
plantar fasciitis is?
Yeah, I just got insoles, and I got like a little scan, so they're making me homemade insoles.
Insoles.
And I work in retail,
Pete's
and I
saying we have
work,
to get insoles.
yeah, and I like work, like I'm always standing up at work. Sometimes I work 12, 13-hour days, like my freelance and shit. Like I'm always standing. So like my feet really hurt.
Yeah, I remember-
And I'm a heels girl. Like I love wearing heels.
Yeah.
So
You gotta take care of your feet.
Yeah, I gotta take care of my feet. So I mean the next day, 3 hours into my shift, I like after I ran, I was like, ooh, my feet hurt a little bit. And then 3 hours into my shift, I was like, oh, I can't walk. Like
That's
I'm
really
actually
scary. That's
I'm
never
actually
happened to me.
handicapped.
It's from the running though.
I made fun of my mom for it.
'Cause she had it 3 weeks
She would
before.
literally limp in the room, and I'd be like, I swear to God, if my mom limps in here, like I swear to
Yeah.
God. And I was like,
You're
so
like, okay, mom,
I
limp
get a
one
little-
more time.
I get a little mean one sometimes. She's like, it's my plantar fasciitis. I was like, boo hoo hoo.
And then you got it.
And then I got it, and I got it bad.
Karma works quickly.
Oh, it works really quick. It worked almost in a week.
Yeah.
It was like, we're gonna give you
Yeah.
plantar fasciitis. You see how you feel now.
See, I remember when I worked in coffee, I was on my feet all day. That was like a year of my life.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I was like a whole half shoe size bigger because my feet were just always swollen.
Yeah.
They eventually got used to it, but like I would sit down, put my feet up, and then if I put them back down, they killed me.
Yeah.
Because the lactic acid would build up or
Lactic
whatever.
acid.
And I'd go back on my feet and be like,
Buttermilk
"Ugh."
cheese.
And back to the wax.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
I need you to wax my armpits for real, for real.
I'll definitely wax your armpits. I'm
Especially now that I
pretty
smell.
pissed that you cheated on me and you went to a different waxer.
I didn't. Remember? They were closed. I walked into European Wax Center the other day. It was a rainy day. It was a Tuesday night. Me and John hadn't had sex in like 3 weeks. And I was like, if I don't get my pussy
Yeah.
eaten tonight,
Yeah.
I'm kicking him out of my house.
Yeah.
He gets mad at me when I call it my house. but it's our house. It's my house.
Yeah, it's your house.
And
it's John's house a little, but it's your house.
It's our house.
Yeah.
But when I'm mad, it's my house.
Yeah.
So I was like, if I don't get my pussy ate tonight, get out of my house.
For sure.
So I went to European Wax Center on my way home. I was like, I'm going to surprise him. Because he says to me, which I think is fair, he's like, I'll do it. Go get a wax. Which is fair because if he's hairy, I just don't have to go by the balls.
Yeah.
The shaft doesn't get hair on it, so that's fine.
Literally all
But
about the dick.
I would not want to go licking a vagina if it was a forest, and that's what I was. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go get a wax. I went to European Wax Center. I walk in the door. It's never been a problem before. I always walk in. I go, hi, can I do a walk-in? What service? Brazilian? Sure. And they right away take me.
Yeah.
Upper West Side European Wax Center should not be crowded at 8 p.m. on a Tuesday. I walked in and I was like, hi, can I do a walk-in? She's like, what service? And I was like, Brazilian. And she was like, oh, I'm sorry, no more appointments tonight.
So here's the thing. You were going to McDonald's of waxing. That's like literally the
I thought you liked
European Wax Center is the McDonald's of waxing. I've never
Is
had
it?
my skin ripped so bad. I've never had my skin ripped so bad.
Well-
I had 3 free waxes from a ripped wound that I got.
Are you sure it wasn't the person?
It was the person, and that's the thing about them. That's why they're McDonald's. You never know
Because
who's
they
going to
hire
make your
anybody?
fries. You never know.
You never know. They
Like,
could be spitting in your fries.
They could be spitting in it, or they could do an amazing job. I had one girl, her name was Emily. She was the best, and she left. And I was like, I'll never find Emily again.
Emily's do like to live up to their name.
Yeah, she was the best.
Yeah.
And then Rosa came along, and she fucked me
no.
up. I don't even forget her
I'd
name.
be scared
I'm
of a
not a
Rosa.
name person, but Rosa fucked me up, and I could tell because with hard wax, it's like it's like if they break the strip.
Well, what's the difference between hard wax and
Soft wax?
Soft wax.
Hard wax dries on the skin. Soft wax needs a strip.
So hard wax is like the purple wax that they
Yeah.
put on your skin, and then they
It could
peel
be
the
purple,
wax
it could be
off.
yellow, it could be any color. But,
And then
but
soft
it
wax,
dries
they
on
put the
skin.
paper on it.
Hard wax is literally plastic that melts. And then you
Oh.
rip it because think about it. When you melt plastic, it just dries up really quick. So
Right.
it's literally just plastic adheres to your hair. You rip it off. Soft wax is usually honey-based.
Honey-based.
So then you rip that, which I like. I kind of like that better because it picks up stubborn hairs.
What hairs?
Stubborn
Stubborn
hairs.
hairs.
Yeah, stubborn hairs. Even when they're not ready to come out, and you just get them.
Yeah. When you wax me, I'm not gonna lie, it is one of the most. It's like the most condensed amount of anxiety I ever have because
Yeah.
you'll wax me in 90 seconds,
Yeah.
but I'm miserable the entire 90 seconds because I'm like, wait, just give me 1 second, and you're like, nope.
I'm like, how's your day? Boom. Oh, what are you doing for work? Boom.
And I keep saying like, Fee, okay, actually, like, let me breathe for a second,
No.
and you laugh and you just keep
Deep
going.
breath in. 1, 2, boom.
And it's so,
On 3.
like, I'm glad when it's over, but while it's happening, I'm like, this is so inconsiderate.
Knees
of
to
my-
chest. I had one client, I would say knees to chest, and she literally put her feet behind her head, and I'd like see into her anus.
Oh my God.
And I was like, I won't
Good
miss
for
anything.
her.
No, yeah, good for her, but also like, and she would giggle. I was like, are you like trying to seduce me with your anus?
Has anybody
flinching at
tried
me?
to ever hit on you?
No, but someone did say that this should be in a porno, and I was like, not a bad idea.
Wait, I watch a lot of like female teacher, female student pornos.
Do you?
Yeah.
I haven't watched porn in years.
I watch it if like John's away for like 2 days. And
You know
I'm
what?
like,
I work so much that I'm
You
like
know,
a
a
quick
girl.
like boom, boom, flick, done.
yeah. Oh my God, your vibrator's here. I'm going to give it to you.
I've been waiting for this vibrator.
I have a vibrator for Sophia because I was sponsored by Womanizer for a little while, and they gave me vibrators.
Now that
and I
I'm
have
not
one
with
for
the
you.
Nazi, like I need a vibrator.
Yeah, now that you're not with the alt right, you should definitely.
I'll take that
alt-
vibrator. Thanks.
Yeah, I'm
gonna
gonna give
need
it to
it.
you. I'm gonna give it to
Yeah.
you, and I have it here, and I can't wait to get. I've been waiting to
You
give
told
it to
me
you.
it sucks your clit.
It does. It's one of those vibrators that
I don't
like
think I'll ever need real sex again.
you. There's nothing like a human touch.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
I will
you're
say
right,
that,
you're right.
but it is
that
a completely
with a human touch.
yeah. Forget about it. Forget about it. Forget about
Yeah.
it. It is a completely different sensation.
What's it called?
The Womanizer.
That's what it was. That
The
was what
Womanizer
your
Liberty, I think, is the name of it,
Freedom.
or Premium or
fucking
something.
Liberty Freedom.
Yeah.
It's like the name of a cruise ship.
Yeah.
The
How are we doing
Womanizer.
on time, Pete?
Oh,
Hour and
shit.
3 minutes. Oh wow, we're making good time.
We're making really good time.
Fee, how do you feel about this? What would you say you like learned from this?
From this, I think
Like this was our first try at doing
No,
Guffanti Brunettes.
I think this is amazing. I think I got to know myself better for sure.
I think I got to know like how we talk, because I feel like a lot of our conversations, I paid more attention to the way we talk since we were
Well,
macked.
we can hear ourselves like piercing in each other's ears,
Right.
which is really great, honestly. I wish I could hear people like emphasized like this all the time.
Oh yeah, because it's just, maybe you just need to clean your ears. I definitely need to get my ears
Well, I
cleaned.
was with you when you cleaned your ears.
Yeah, I get my ears cleaned every 6 months because I get wax build up. And when they
I
take it out,
I get strep throat like you get earwax.
yeah. When they take it out, my ear is it's like I can hear everything all over again.
Yeah.
And then
Do you really get that waxy?
I get really waxy.
I don't get like any wax.
That's genetics. It's another gene thing. Like,
so
you
you're
don't
like
smell.
you're wax and smell, and I'm just hair and maybe like a lot of milia all over my face, like a lot of sebaceous cysts.
Right.
I have a lot of that.
Well,
And a beard.
and a beard.
Just a beard and a beard.
Which
and a
you
beard.
always point out, and I will forever tell you I don't see it.
Really? Well, that's because I shave
I
it before
only
I see
see
you.
it when you
I always
point
want to
it
look my
out.
best for you, Em.
Thanks, Faye. I
Always,
always, look my best for you too.
always.
But you've seen every corner of my body, so
Yeah.
I've got nothing to hide.
Yeah. I gave Em her first enema.
And my first tampon.
And your first this
Fee.
relationship is really growing.
It is from the womb to Guffanti.
Yeah. From the womb to Guffanti.
Jamie just texted me which apartment, which I think means she's here. So, but we're also at an hour, so I think we should wrap this up.
can wrap this up, and I think it was an amazing,
I gotta
amazing
say,
first episode.
I'm really, really happy with this. Pete, how do you feel?
you
great.
love it, yeah.
Are we fun to listen to? Okay, that's
What was
cool.
your favorite part, Pete?
Don't put that pressure on him.
I thought he was. I just wanted to know. Like, was it poop? Was it affirmations? Was it
talking about the Republican stuff?
Was it talking about the like? What was the
Or there was
most
something
interesting?
Pete really laughed at.
there
the human
was something
condom.
Pete really liked human condom.
There was something Pete really laughed at, and I remember looking and being like, "Pete's laughing."
I know if Pete's laughing, then everyone's gonna laugh.
If I can make Pete laugh during this podcast, I'm like, okay, listeners are gonna laugh.
yeah, no,
That's the ultimate. That's like the thermometer. Or
Pete,
like the
honestly,
ticker.
love having you here. I think it's like you're the most important person in this podcast.
There's Jamie.
There's Jamie.
Pete is the goat.
Jamie's the most important person in this podcast.
And there she is. She's
Whoa.
buzzing. Should I go click it?
yeah,
I
go
guess I should.
go click
Okay.
her in. Go click her in. I'm so happy that it went so well. Okay, let's say goodbye.
Okay.
Is the
Jamie's
camera
walking
on for
in.
this though? Because it's very important that we at least get a goodbye.
It is.
Okay.
Jamie's walking in right now as we're finishing.
the most important person
Jamie,
in the
most important person in the podcast.
Yeah. Boom. There
Jamie
she is.
has the remote for the TV that she gave me. Okay, Fee, I think this was really
I think
successful.
This went amazing. Like I couldn't have asked for a better podcast.
Me neither. Pete
We
is the
touched
goat.
on every. Pete's
Jamie,
the
you
goat.
want to come hop on the mic and say hi?
Jamie, get in here.
This is the first episode of our podcast.
Yeah.
And Jamie just got here. Say,
Hey, Jamie.
I'm so sorry.
why are you sorry?
I didn't know you were doing a podcast.
I didn't tell
I
you.
apologize. I feel like you're the most important person in this podcast.
Why would?
Oh my God. Do you want to know something about me? that
Yes. Go, go, go.
I just did?
Jamie, put these on.
I just like literally on the way here was so hungry and I ate walking a thing of fries, dipping it in ketchup
Oh my god.
within like 2 minutes. Yeah.
Wow.
Downing it. And I'm
Do
wearing
you
a
feel
white
good?
shirt, so that was really actually brave of
Risky.
me.
Yeah, it was brave. That was a hump
Ounce
day,
on you, Jamie.
an act of hump day
I know,
bravery.
I didn't get anything on me. Which
Do you
is
want a
new
Moscow
for me.
Mule?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna make Jamie Moscow Mule.
Know about all the large grande fry that you just housed before you
No
got
one
here.
would know.
Well, it was a quote unquote little fry from Five Guys.
Oh, which Five Guys? West Village?
West Village. Five
Wait,
Guys.
Jamie.
What?
Did you eat the fries on the subway?
No, but I ate the grilled cheese on the subway.
I have some
Sorry.
thing against eating
I
on the
was
subway.
so hungry though. I do
No, I
too.
know.
I'd never do it, but I was like woozy. I was like, I have to
Yeah.
eat this now.
Okay,
And I
I'm
ate it
happy for you.
discreetly, and I ate it really fast.
What, did you feel bad for yourself while you were eating it?
No, I felt weird eating fries and dipping it in ketchup while I was walking.
Okay.
But then also the whole time I was like, okay, Queen, you're a New Yorker, a true New Yorker on the go.
Yes.
Dipping fries in a little tiny ketchup cup.
Yeah.
So I guess it's like my New York moment, like my
Yeah.
I'm a woman moment. Like I guess this is like what I am.
I guess you are New York.
I slayed, yeah.
Yeah, congrats.
Thank you. And then the other things I ate today, thank you for asking.
What else did you eat?
I started out my day in Baltimore.
Oh my
because I was
God.
visiting home. And then,
Right.
so on the way to the bus, my dad got Dunkin' Donuts. So I had a bagel with butter on it. And then
Wow.
I didn't eat anything. And then I was really hungry right before I had to babysit. So I drank a Soylent.
Oh no.
Soylent, more like toilet.
Yeah, more like pooplant.
Don't fill anyone up.
Yeah,
when
they're-
I was with Zach, by the way. When I was with Zach, he was like, "Yeah, have a Soylent. It's a meal replacement." I'm like, "No,
It's for people who don't like food.
It did something for me for a little bit, and then I like gobbled down a Kind bar on my way to this thing, and then I was like so hungry when I left. So
And
I
then now you
went to
had
the
the
Five Guys
French-
across the
You
street.
guys are so hungry though. It's because you're literally living in the city, walking everywhere. So you're like, oh my God, I'm starving because you're walking more miles than I ever have in my entire life.
She lives in New Jersey.
You have to drive in New
true.
Jersey.
I have to do a workout because I don't walk as much as you guys.
If I ever moved to LA, I would become like my
Fitness
600
queen.
pound life.
I would too, easily.
Not
The guy
fitness
who's
queen.
attached to the couch. He's like literally attached to the couch because
He grew into it.
grew into it. He had to he died, sad, rest in peace. But like he had to get carried out like on his couch when he died.
Wow, I did not know.
That would be me.
Okay, you guys, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm hot and I want to be
Yeah,
done
are
with
you
this.
filming too?
Yeah, we are filming.
Oh no,
Why did you say that?
nothing.
This feels like a porno.
It
Like
stopped.
you
Okay,
didn't know
good.
we were filming.
I was like,
Okay.
are we filming? My pussy's out.
Okay, wait.
Oh
so
my
this
god,
is
my pussy's out.
Record that. That was so good.
It's okay.
It's
the
on the
moment's
record.
over.
It's
It's
on
on
the
the
online
it's on the voice. Okay, this has been amazing. Thank you, Pete.
Pete, the goat, the goat of all of it. Thank you so much, Jamie.
Did you have fun, Pete?
Hope you
Are you
loved
excited
your
for the next one?
fries.
Okay, good. Sophia, did you have fun?
I had literally the most fun I ever have, and I'm so excited to just drive into the city and like
do this.
sit in traffic for hours just to do this every week.
I agree
I'm
completely.
so excited.
Me too. Thank you for listening. We're gonna go make some Moscow mules.
Yeah.
And we'll see you next time. This has been Guffanti Brunettes.
Thank you,
Signing
Guffanti
off.
Brunette out. Goat.